Self-improvement promised you girls, so you got onto it. You've been locked in for a while now, but the bitches are still not here. And now you're wondering, okay, was I scammed? No, you weren't scammed, you were just doing a mistake, and today I'll teach you where you fucked up. In case you're new here, my name is Leo. I'll help guys who already are on self-improvement get some bitches. So if you've been grinding but girls still ignore you, then this channel is exactly for you, so make sure you're subscribed. Now, to understand where you fucked up, we'll have to look into your past, okay? So, back then, when you were like a skinny little bitch, before you discovered self-improvement pretty much, you had this belief that, okay, if I go up to girls and if I like show my sexuality towards girls, then that's a bad thing. Because most likely you had a similar experience to me. I can tell you my experience. I used to look bad, right? I'll show you a picture right now. I used to look like shit, acne, skinny, and anyways, I still had the desire to fuck. So one day there was this conversation in school, right? There was a group of girls that were talking about something, and I wanted to join the conversation by giving like a witty comment, right? So I waited until like there was a little bit of a break in their conversation, and then I kind of jumped in with my witty comment, right? And literally, I'll tell you, I'm not even kidding right here, right? All these girls kind of looked at me like this, and then one of them literally said, "Who asked you?" And bro, that fucking like in my 13-year-old brain, that was the end of the world, right? That was so cringe for me. And that was pretty much the belief that kind of defined me for the next 2 years. I just thought, okay, I'm super annoying to girls, and if I try to like riz them up, no, I better not even try because I'm going to get rejected anyways because all girls hate me. Like obviously that was not like a conscious belief, but a subconscious one. But it actually helped me. It helped me avoid a lot of cringe because if we're real here, I used to be the type of guy back in the days that it literally would have been harassment if I like went up to girls, right, and tried to rizz them up. So actually this belief served me from age 13 to 15. However, at age 16, I discovered self-improvement, right? And I started lifting weights, I started gratitude journaling, I started regular journaling, I started meditation, clean eating, clean sleeping, all of that good shit. And obviously, good habits make you more attractive. You already know that, right? Self-improvement is the only real dating advice. So from age 16, I actually started climbing in life, right? I became more social, I became more attractive, I became more confident, and all of that shit, very good for dating, okay? However, one thing that I forgot, and now this is the mistake that fucks you over as well, right? One thing that I forgot is to actually update my beliefs as I update myself, okay? Let me explain. So, when you are 14 years old and you're ugly as fuck because you're skinny and you have acne, then believing that you're not supposed to speak to girls, that's actually a good belief because, like, honestly, yeah, you're going to get a rape charge if you speak to girls, if you try to flirt them, right? However, once you actually become attractive, right, you do something about your skin, you do something about your skinniness, you do something about your awkwardness, once you actually lock in on self-improvement, this belief no longer serves you because what happens is you become a different person, but you still have the beliefs of the old person inside of you, okay? So you no longer are the loser, you no longer are the 14-year-old skinny acne kid, right? No, no, no. You are the jacked 18-year-old now. You are the confident guy now that actually is super funny and he actually understands social situations now, right? And he can like maneuver them with style and poise. Like you literally are that now. But in your brain, you still see yourself as this 14-year-old loser, and that's why you still behave like that loser, even though you're no longer that loser. So, what you need to see is that your self image is kind of lagging behind the actual progress you've made, okay? You've made all of the progress, but you forgot to actually update your self image. You probably see yourself as a lot worse than you actually are. And if you just were to like kind of update your self-belief, right, your self-image, then you'd be surprised how many bitches are already down to suck your dick. Like, okay, look at my physique right now. If you look anything like me, bro, you should be in gawky heaven right now. And I just want to kind of fucking hype you up here right now because you've already done the hardest part, right? You've already put in like hundreds of social interactions and you've already pushed through all this awkwardness that is there at first. Obviously, if you're like shit at social skills, then the first ones are going to be a little bit weird, right? You've pushed through all of that shit. You've pushed through all the fucking hard workouts that build like sexy biceps and sexy abs, right? You've done all of the hard work already and now it's just about cashing it in. And bro, you should be hyped right now, okay? All that that's left to do right now is to update that self-belief, is to update that loser version to you, to the nice, fucking sexy, like attractive, confident version of you that pulls tons of fucking bitches, okay? That's all you need to do. Like the belief that's inside of you that is like, oh yeah, I can't speak to this girl, she's going to reject me because she's going to think I'm a creep. Bro, it's no longer valid. Literally. If you were still that kid, okay, keep that belief, right? But you're no longer that kid, man. You are actually more attractive than most guys already, right? Like most guys in the gym, you know, they like kind of like, oh, they do mild discomfort training. Bro, these motherfuckers are not even making gains, right? You're the type of to make those gains because you've been pushing excruciatingly hard, okay? You are literally one of the most attractive guys in the gym already, but you are not seeing yourself as that guy. Literally, if you are one of the ugly guys, okay, don't speak to that girl, that's harassment, right? You are the sexy guy right now. You know, she would actually be fucking happy if you went up to her. She would be fucking happy because you are the guy that she sees in the gym and she's thinking, oh my god, like who is this guy, right? You are already the guy she's thinking about, not the other way around. Right? You're no longer the chump, you're the winner now. I hope you see that this shit is just in your head, right? You are already the type of guy that girls would want to fuck. And now it's just about cashing it in. So I want you to kind of go out there and remind yourself that you are the sexy guy now, right? You've put in all of the work. You actually deserve the attraction from women because all of these other motherfuckers, they've never discovered self-improvement. They're weak and they're lazy. You are the elite now, literally. So please update that self-belief, right? Because you have literally outgrown who you think you are. Like you are 10 times better than what you think you are. And if you actually kind of dare to kind of like seem arrogant and to actually express that shit to the outside, you know, going up to girls like confident, being like, hey, I just saw you, I think you're kind of my type, so I wanted to speak to you. If you do that shit, bro, I promise you, this girl, like, she's gonna kind of look at you and she's gonna take off her headphones. You say that shit and she's gonna be like, oh no, that's so cute, right? And then you kind of fucking like chat her up. You get her number, you get on a date, you fuck the shit out of her, right? Bro, you can be that guy, bro, and I want you to get on this shit, right? So, bro, I hope this helps. If you want to speak to me for free, check out the Discord link in the description. If you want my paid program, that's a school link. I'll see you in the next one.